Hey, good day everyone. Just wanted to go over my Ziebart review. Had the 2022 Honda Ridgeline Ziebart application done, which included rust proofing, and they did an undercoat, to the undercarriage side of the truck, and did application to the interior, little leather treatment, and Scotch Guard on the fabric, and then the grand finale was a ceramic coat. Had the ceramic coat application done on the outside, so stay tuned. We'll check it out. All right, here we are under the truck. This is the driver's side, front. Just coming behind that front tire. Driver's side, looking behind it. They did a pretty good job coating this side. So this is the driver's side rocker panel molding. Looking back towards the rear of the truck. Some of the bracketry that holds on the step rails there. So all in all, the driver's side looked pretty good. Looked a lot better than the passenger side, in my opinion. Just shifting over towards more of the center part of the truck. Over to the drive shaft. So you got a little undercoating on the drive shaft itself. Been nice to wipe that off there. You got some spots I missed big patches on that bracketry. Not too happy with that. And these rocker panel moldings are steel. I put those in. This is from when I took it, so obviously this was not cleaned and undercoated. I'm not real sure why. And then, the got up in on these pans and stuff. A lot of this looks really good, but for me crawling around the ground, if I had a lift, I would be a little more detail oriented. I know nobody's going to do a job like you do your own, but this is very disappointing right here. It's just, I get undercoating if you're going to miss some susceptible places like this. And then on the drive shaft, it's got a pretty good build-up residue from the undercoating. I wish they'd wiped that off. This front one, there's a big glob there. I don't want any balancing issues. So yeah, the outside looks pretty good. The ceramic coat and the interior protection. But then when you see this, you start to question if anything else was missed. This part looks good back here. All along this rail, but this backside's pretty good. It's hard to see without the light. This bracket don't look too bad. And up in here underneath the car looks pretty good. The back end. Just looking under the back end. Doesn't look too bad under here. I think anything that's mostly visible is fairly well covered back here. Sprayed somewhat up here. Not so much under this tow hook area. There, here we are behind the driver's side front wheel. So this whole corner up here looks to have been fairly well coated. There's our jack point. We'll look up in here in this triangle. Pretty good job on that side. That's the front of this bracket. Come around the side. Kind of shadowed a little bit. Get some light on that. Not too bad. Come down along the rail. Here we are. Driver's side running back to the back. It's just pretty well coated. So we look back through here. Like I said, it's kind of spotty for being up on the left. I don't know if they think people don't check the work on this stuff or what, but I think I would have paid a little more attention to detail, done a little better job. Oh. I don't know. Like I said, I get it. People get, what do I want to say, complacent with their service level and their job, but to me, that's where your supervisor comes in and does a look over and says, hey, you guys got most of it, but see this here? We need to touch up here, here, here. If a customer comes in, looks at that, we're going to have a little egg on our face. Doesn't look like we're paying attention to detail. So that's just my opinion. But I don't know if it's just me, if I'm just easily disappointed anymore. So let me know your thoughts. Well, so here I am, just crawled under it, showed you guys what I seen. I'm not too impressed with the undercoating application. I had the full package done, as you see in the preview earlier. So, you know, I'm just hoping that the rust proofing was done a little more thoroughly than this, and the ceramic coat on the outside that I opted in and paid for, and also the interior, the Scotch Guard, the leather care, the windshield. I hope those things were paying attention to detail, but you know, when you see the spotty undercoating that's under here, the things that are missed, I'm starting to have my doubts on the other stuff. So I'm going to call Ziebart and see if they'll try to make it right for me. If they'll touch this up, I'd like to get it done before winter's coming. Like I said, I got a new vehicle, 4,000 miles on here, and I was hoping to get a good sealant protection layer underneath that I paid for before winter hits. So let me know your thoughts. If you're thinking about doing this, if you can do it yourself, you know, I'm sure I could have done a better job on the undercoat. I don't even have a lift. So you'd think somebody with a lift could do a little better job. And like I said, I understand the complacency. People get tired of doing this day in and day out. But to me, when they're done, that's where you come and, you know, your supervisor should come, or somebody should come look underneath there and give it the thumbs up or not. And if you got spots that I can see, a customer can see, you know, they should go right back and say, hey, We need to get this. Everything else looks pretty good. You missed a few spots. So if you touch up A, B, C, D, then we can get this thing rolling out of here. So again, let me know your thoughts and your experiences, and I'll talk to you later. Just a quick update. I did get off the phone with Ziebart, and they're going to take care of those spots early next week. Said they don't always get to inspect it while it's on the lift. So they apologized and offered a free car wash and get that taken care of. So at least they did get back to me immediately, and they're going to take care of it. So I just wanted to pass that along. See ya.